Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to do an advanced search on Google Images. I'm just on a Google Chrome browser on a Google homepage, and I'm going to click up here, Images. As long as you're signed in, it should have all this information for you too. Okay, so now once I'm on the images search, I can go down here to the right corner and click on Settings and go here to Advanced Search. And I can put in lots of different things. I'm looking for the facilitate and inspire student learning and creativity. So I'm going to do student creativity for all these words. I'm not going to do an exact phrase. I'm going to do digital and learning. And I don't want anything that has to do with art. So I'm going to do a minus and then art and minus painting because I don't want either one of those. I can narrow my results by size of the picture or by aspect ratio, color, all types of things. Type of image, I actually want, actually I'm not going to limit it. I just want to see what's out there first, but you can limit it by face, a photo, clip art, all kinds of stuff. By the region or a country. You can also limit it by site or domain. If I only wanted .gov pictures, because I know all of those are free to use, to reuse, then I could put .gov. If I wanted .edu, I could do that. I'm just going to leave that blank for right now. The file format, you can choose lots of different types. I want a JPEG, but there are other types of image files as well. A GIF are those animated images that move kind of over and over in a cycle. PNG are those ones that have a transparent background, so you can easily insert them into lots of different things. So there's lots of different options, but this last one is what's really important, the usage rights. If you click on that, it says not filtered. That's the one it defaults to. You want this one right here, free to use or share, and not these, not commercially, not to modify, because that limits your results a lot. So just click on free to use or share and then do advanced search. Then you will see this goes to an image search, and that was the advanced search that we came from. But if you don't want to do that, you can just go to image search and then click on this search tools, and it gives you the same options that we just had below or on the other page. So I think I want to use this one. These kids look pretty engaged and like they're being creative. So what you can do is you can actually go over here to visit the page, because we're looking for the place where it came from. So if we go to the Flickr site, and a lot of these are free and open to be used, but you do need to look at the rights. So this says some rights reserved. So I'm going to go over here and look at it. So it takes me to the Creative Commons licenses. In other words, it says that there are a couple of things that you need to do. So you're free to share it and even adapt it. But we need to look down here, and it says attribution. You must give appropriate credit, provide a link, and indicated changes were made. And then if you mix it or change it, you need to then distribute it in the same way. So as long as we give appropriate credit, which is the link and also the author, if we know who it came from, then we're okay. So I want you to make sure and check that. So right here, this picture is actually going to need to be downloaded. I want you to actually put it in your Google Drive so you can refer to it and link to it in your graphic organizer later. So you can click on this button right here, the download button, and you can choose whichever size you want. I'm going to do medium. It's usually a pretty good size. So I downloaded it, and here is the original author, and here is the original link. So you need to have, I'm going to copy that and go back over here to my drawing and paste it. So there's the link to my picture. I'm going to put it over here so I can have it. And here is my author. So I am going to, I want to just copy the name. Okay. And I'm going to put it over here as well. Just kind of keep it over here so I can play with it here in a minute. And then go back over to your Google Drive. Let's see. Okay, so let me go to my Drive and my Technology folder. And I am going to do New and then File Upload. And then it's going to take me to the places. Let's see. It would be in my Downloads. And let's see. Oh, list. I want to know the details because I want it to be the most recent first. Come on. Okay, so here's the most recent one right here. So I'm going to upload this one. And let's do student creativity pic. Okay, so I'm going to upload that one. And you'll notice it shows me right here, but, and this is shared, but what I want you to check is to make sure that it is shared so everyone can view it. Yep, anyone with the link can view, so you're good. Okay, so there's the little picture. So when I go back over here to my graphic organizer, I can then just go Insert, Image, and then Google Drive, because I just put it there. And then I have to go find it, whichever folder it's in, and there it is. So I'm going to insert that, and then I'm going to have to make it small, put a frame around it. And actually, I can do that all out here. And then I can group them. Okay, and I want to put, I can make this smaller, make the text on the inside smaller so it'll all fit. Let's do 8. It doesn't really matter how small it is because if I need to, I can see it and I can click on it. And then I am going to make sure that my author is correctly cited as well. Okay, so let me just, and I'm going to do by this person. And there's my link. And I would make it look better. It's not quite, here, it's not really that pretty. I'd make it work better. But here's something I wanted to show you too. If you click outside here and drag, you can actually group, let's see, group right there. And then when I go back to it, it will move and it will get smaller or bigger all together. So that's important. So you can see I have the name of the person, the link to the photo itself, and then so I have everything right for copyright and for giving attribution. So you will do that for each one of your 4. Make sure if you don't have an author, you might say author unknown, just so I can know that about your picture. So that's it.